Hello. Hello and welcome to this example video of abstract base classes. So we will look at some of the base classes, abstract base classes, sequence, mutable mapping, callable, and iterator in this example. We also import data class from data classes. So what a data class is that we don't have methods, okay, in data class. That is one thing. The second thing is that several functions are implemented for you. Those are the constructor, that is underscore underscore init underscore underscore. And two more methods are implemented for you. One is the rep underscore underscore rep underscore underscore, and equality operator is overloaded for you. So we have a data class student here. We have role, name, and marks. All three are integers. Type int is optional, but we have given it. Now we will look at student list. Now this one inherits from mutable sequence. Okay. So only 5 methods are required for this: append, extend, pop, reverse, remove, and these are inherited automatically. So what we implement is the constructor. So by default, it is an empty student list. The len overloaded method makes a call to len on the list, which will be eventually end up calling len on this list. Okay. Then we have get item at any index. So given an index, we return the element of that index. Set item allows us to assign a value at any particular index, and delete will delete any item from the list. Now insert will call the insert method of list here. Okay. So this is a list, so it will call the insert method of the list. That is the student list. Then we inherit student database from mapping. So this will implement a dictionary. Given a roll number, you will get a student. So get, update, pop, keys, values, items are inherited automatically. So the students number of this class is a dictionary, as you can see, and get item gets a key from the dictionary, and you can assign a value to any key for set item. For delete item, we delete the item related to key, and underscore underscore iter underscore underscore makes it iterable, and it returns an iterator on the dictionary, and len returns the length. Similarly, we have top students iterator, which inherits from iterator class. So we have the students will be required to build this iterator. That is the table on which we want to build the iterator. Then we have minimum marks. So minimum is another class member which is assigned the value of minimum marks. So constructor initializes the iterator from this. And the next method which is required is while self.index is less than the length of the students, we find this, we take the student at that particular index, okay, and we increase the index by 1. And if the marks is greater than the minimum, we return the student. And finally, we raise the stop iteration exception to complete the implementation of the next method for the iterator. Then another one we have is stop students, similar to previous one, but it makes use of the iterator and it creates the student from the list. So if you look at this iterator, this students, it is a list here. Okay. So we create student list, then we top students, and then we have grade calculator, which will make a callable. So we implement call. If marks are greater than 90, return grade A. If marks are 75, greater than 75, B. If marks are greater than 60, return C. Else we return F. And then we have the demonstration. We create a student list. We append it to the students list. Alice, Bob, Charlie, David, Eve, the ABCDE. You might remember them from my database gifts. And we give them marks 91, 81, 54, 72, 99, and so on. And then you can find lengths, you can iterate on them, you can look at indexing, and then your membership, okay? Then you count, which you inherit from the notable sequence, and then you can reverse it and again print it. Similarly, your database implementation, and for students and students, for the roll number, we assign the student, and then we find them using the get item. This will invoke the get item, and we can print the keys and value, everything we can do that. And for role student in DB items, we can get role and students, and then top students, we create a top students object here from students, and then we iterate over them. And finally, we have the callable. We create a grade calculator, and for student and students, we print the name, marks, and marks. And hashable is where we don't need this. This is already there. And then we look at hashable. So ranking is students 0 excellent, students 1 very good, and we print the ranking. And then we call the grade calculator object, create a grade calculator object, and we see that it is an instance of callable, and grade of 85 we get. Finally, we check if students is an instance of sequence, and we find the index of Bob and Alice. So let's see this in action. So we run this Python space abcs.py. So I'll let you verify the output if it is correct or not. Okay, it is up to you. So I will create a gist out of this code, and then you run this. The link to the gist will be in the description. So get the code from gist, and I'll name it abcs.md. So what you can do as a homework is that you take this and let me complete this. So we make this, and this is Python. So we make Python, and we look at it. Yeah, looks good. So create a public gist. This gist will be in the description. So go ahead and use it and run it and verify whether the output is appropriate or not. So that was the example part of abstract-based classes. Now, if we look at what is the next topic, then docs.python.org. We go to library reference, and then we have HipQ. So in the next video, we will look at HipQ algorithm, and it should not take more than one video for this documentation. It's pretty straightforward. So we will look at this documentation, and then we won't need an example. The example is already given here. There is quite a few examples are given. So I'll see you in the next one with the HipQ implementation, the theory side of it, and the documentation, and see what we can do with this. Okay, so thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope that you're finding this exemplified read through useful for your studies of Python. So thanks a lot for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one, and you keep learning. Have a great day, and most importantly, enjoy.